So I think it's safe to say that this G4TV virtual signal situation, the situation where G4TV is trying to complain to their fans, preach to their fans, and even attack their fans for disagreeing with them, it has backfired extremely horribly for G4TV, and it's one of the worst backfires of a virtue signal that we've ever seen, especially outside of Hollywood, especially outside of Lucasfilm and all of these other big Hollywood conglomerates that try to do the same thing. They try to do that preaching stuff, that virtue signaling stuff, and then whenever their fans don't end up liking that in their content, they end up attacking the fans and blaming the fans, calling them all the istaphobes that they were virtue signaling about. It's an endless cycle. It's a very predictable cycle at this point, and it's going to continue on forever. And it's definitely continuing on with G4TV, but at this point, I think that everyone's just tired of it. It's not just the people that are originally being called the istaphobes. It's not just the people that they're actually trying to virtue signal against and to their audience. It's also the people that don't fit in the narrative, that they don't fit in the description that they're trying to virtue signal against when it comes to their audience. It's everyone that they're trying to virtue signal to. It's everyone, all of their fans. It's everyone with common sense out there is recognizing what's happening, not only in Hollywood, but also with people like G4TV, these smaller media outlets that are trying to become corporate media outlets. They're trying, they're getting this funding from Comcast and stuff like that. And then they immediately turn into this virtue signaling preaching company. It's such a predictable cycle at this point. I just want to take a look at some of these ratios that are going on these reviews that have nothing to do with Frost. They have nothing to do with, the preaching and the virtue signaling that was going on, other than they were, it's under the G4TV banner. And as you can see, this ratio is pretty bad. It's not one of the worst ones on this channel. There's definitely some that are a lot worse that maybe we'll see in 1 second, but this one is pretty bad. 1.8k likes to 1.6k dislikes. Pretty bad, especially considering that the dislike button has been taken away unless you download the extension that allows you to see it. So most people out there, I would say, that have left dislikes in the past have probably only done it because they've seen other people leaving dislikes. So the fact that the dislike button is not able to be seen, or the dislike counter is not able to be seen, and people are still disliking it, people are still ratioing G4TV this hard, it's pretty hilarious, and it's pretty telling that people are just tired of this stuff, man. People don't like that preachy stuff. They don't like the virtue signaling stuff. They're tired of it. It doesn't matter what political affiliation you are. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. You're just tired of this virtue signaling. This comment says, how many people wrote this review? Kind of take this seriously, knowing a team is writing this, or kind of can't take this seriously, I guess is what he means, because the team is writing these. If you don't know, they did. I believe it was Frost that just straight up confirmed that they don't actually play the games that they review. They're reading off of scripts, and she confirmed that for everyone that was on the panel at that time. Everyone that's working for G4TV that does these reviews just like this one don't actually play the games. It's actually a team of people that play the games for them, write the scripts, and then they read off the scripts acting like they played the game, acting like they're reviewing the game. Pretty stupid. It's pretty counterintuitive if you ask me. I don't understand what's the problem with just playing the games. It doesn't take that long. Just play an hour or two of the game and then leave a little review. Maybe even have someone else play the game for an extended period of time and they can add in some more points here and there. But if you're not playing the games at all, why would I ever watch a review from someone who hasn't played the game at all? I just think that's really stupid. Now, I don't understand what's the purpose of anyone watching G4TV anymore if not only they're giving you fake reviews, but in between the fake reviews that they are giving you, they're doing this virtue signal preachy stuff. And not only that, but they're attacking the fans. They're straight up attacking the people that are giving them money, that are giving them all these numbers that they're chasing after. This guy says, can't wait until you guys get around to reviewing some Sega CD games. Sewer Shark was so boss. So there are some people, and that has 94 likes. So there are some people out there that just have no idea what's going on. They have no idea that this is a fake review, that they're not actually playing these games, that they're actually getting these reviews written for them. There's still people out there that still believe that this stuff is, it's not just a cash grab. It's not just a money grab. They're actually thinking that they're doing these reviews for real. And let's check out this ratio, 3K to 1.8K dislikes. Not too bad, but there are some that are pretty bad. 2.9K likes to 4.6K dislikes. It gets worse and worse if you go further back. I believe this one's pretty bad. Nah, not too bad. I forgot which one is the worst one, but there are some out there that are just really bad ratios. I do want to go over and check on Adam Sessler's Twitter because he hasn't been mentioning the situation at all. I believe he mentioned it the day that it went down, the day that everything went down with Frost on that panel, saying all that stupid stuff about how she's not as attractive as Olivia Munn, but still at the same time complaining that she's too attractive and that people are saying weird stuff in chat because she's so attractive and stuff like that. I have a hard time believing that anyone's in chat chat saying anything about her level of attractiveness, because it's pretty much below zero. There's not much attractiveness to be had there. And I'm not trying to like trash on her or anything. It's simply, I wouldn't be saying that unless she would have said what she did say. And she, you know, the stuff that she was saying, I can't repeat because it's just that bad. It's that disgusting, and YouTube doesn't like that stuff. So I'm not going to say, but if you haven't seen it, go check it out for yourself. She was pretty much saying that people are calling her too attractive in the chat, but at the same time, she was complaining because she's not as attractive as the previous host with Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb and stuff like that. It was a weird situation, man. It was a weird clip. I don't know what she's trying to accomplish by doing that. I mean, I kind of do know what she's trying to accomplish. She's trying to make everyone feel bad for her and stuff like that because she's a woman, but it's just not going to work anymore. You know, we've seen that too many times now. Anyone with common sense can understand what she's trying to do, and we're not going to give into it. We're not that stupid. There is another rumor that the bosses for G4TV, I guess Comcast people that work for Comcast, probably higher ups in Comcast, are very frustrated with what's going on with G4TV. Not only frustrated in the topics that they're talking about and the content of the videos being very preachy, very virtue signally, but they're also very mad at G4TV for attacking the fans that dislike the preachy, virtue signally stuff. And it makes complete sense because that's not what people signed up for. That's not what people remember G4TV as. They remember them as this, you know, it was actually good content. It was actually people playing the games, reviewing the games, and also just good content in general, just good personalities. That's really what makes these companies like this, like Collider. You know, remember back when Collider was really popping with movie reviews and stuff like that? It wasn't because they were giving great reviews on movies and stuff like that. It was because they had great personalities on those panels. That's really what wins people over. That's really what creates brand loyalty. And whenever you replace all those great personalities that people fell in love with from the old G4TV, and you replace them with these weirdos, these completely unlikable people that just constantly virtue signal, that constantly complain because of how oppressed they are and stuff like that, instead of just reviewing the games, and then they don't even play the games that they're claiming that they're reviewing. It's ridiculous. I would be extremely mad and frustrated too if I was Comcast or whoever is the boss of these people, whoever is leading this operation. You have to be frustrated, you have to be mad, and you have to make some changes. I honestly think you just get rid of the entire cast and restart. That's what I think. Or even just shut it down, I think would probably be the most profitable way to go about this, because I don't think they're going to make any money anytime soon. I think that they're just going to keep on losing subscribers, losing that brand loyalty that they used to have. The only way that they make money is off the previous brand loyalty that the other personalities from G4's past made, you know. And then we go to Frost Twitter, and of course on January 14th she tweeted this out. I'm not even going to read all this stuff, you know, you can read it for yourself. I can't say it out loud. I don't think these are real, and also people in the comments also don't think these are real, because I don't know, man, like their reviews aren't real. And somebody said that in the chat, you're already hiring writers to have fake reviews. Pause it if you want to read these. I don't want to leave them on screen too long. They're pretty disgusting. If they are real, then people should stop that, because that's not cool. You shouldn't be doing this stuff like that. That's not cool. It's disgusting. But I don't believe her. I don't believe her at all. I haven't seen anything like that from actual people. Only screenshots that she's posted. I haven't actually seen anyone say stuff like that. Come on, Indiana. Are these the best fake posts you could conjure up, or do you need a writer's room for that as well? That's exactly what I was saying. I love how the reaction to criticism of toxic male gaming culture is just more men being toxic, sexist, etc. We just need to stop listening to these voices and ignore them while lifting up the voices that should be lifted. Wow, you're so noble. That's so stunning and brave. And then somebody posted the gif of her doing that to that dude. Of course, sexism in gaming. Of course, that's definitely a thing. Anyways, good job on creating unnecessary problems with G4. Exactly, man. It takes not only are they doing the fake review stuff, not only did she admit to that, but it also takes anyone who actually believed in their reviews, it takes the attention off of that, off of the actual reviews that people still for some reason care about, and just puts it on this virtue signaling stuff. It puts it on this controversy instead of having any focus at all on their actual content that they're creating. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that the bosses for G4TV are actually mad about this meltdown that G4TV is having? Or do you think that's just a rumor, a false rumor? I couldn't really find anything about it, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you did enjoy this video though, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the links to that in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.